Three news stories for you is firstly, Ethiopian House of People's Representatives today approved additional budget in which huge sum of money has been allocated for the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Around 2 billion US dollars are being allocated for military spending. Secondly, Amhara region has started recruitments. Amhara Special Force is going to recruit in coming days. 11th batch of Amhara Special Forces is going to be recruited in coming days. And thirdly, viewers, it seems that Ethiopian government is going to take some sort of action against Fano. Today, Security Council, top Ethiopian security body, met. PM Abiy, regional presidents, head of intelligence agency, Berhano Jula, and other top Ethiopian security officials participated in the meeting of National Security Council, and some decisions have been made. It seems there could be some sort of action against Fano in coming days. Zameen Kasi yesterday issued a statement. I did a video on that a few hours ago. There is some sort of link between Zameen Kasi's statement and today's National Security Council meeting. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopia has increased military spending. Today, Ethiopian House of People's Representatives approved additional budget. 122 billion Ethiopian birr additional budget has been approved today by the House. And out of these 122 billion Ethiopian birrs, 90 billion Ethiopian birrs are being given to ENDF, Ethiopian National Defense Force. 90 billion, more than 90 billion Ethiopian birrs, around 2 billion US dollars will be spent on military, on fuel, on weapons. We could see more purchases of weapons by Ethiopian government. Now, I want to make 2 points. Firstly, we know there is severe drought in Somali region and some parts of Oromia region. These regions, people of these regions are in dire need of aid, dire need of food. There is crisis there. But you see that when a country is destabilized, then its financial resources they are spent on military. And that is what is happening here, that 2 billion Ethiopian birrs are going to Ethiopian military, and no large sums of money for drought affectees in Somali region and Oromia. Secondly, viewers, we could see more weapon purchases and more recruitments. This 2 billion Ethiopian, 2 billion US dollars, more than 90 billion Ethiopian birrs. This money will be spent either on new recruitments or new weapon purchases. Ethiopia has purchased quality world-class drones in the past few months. And we know these drones, their munitions are very costly. Turkish drones, TB2s, their MAML munitions are costly. So it seems that Ethiopia will continue its weapon purchases. It will continue recruitments as well. We could see ENDF recruit more soldiers in coming days. Now, secondly, viewers, Amhara region is going to start new recruitments in Amhara Special Force. Amhara Special Force will start recruiting its 11th batch in coming days. An ad has been shared for applicants, and in coming days, recruitments in Amhara Special Force for 11th batch are going to start. In previous videos, we have talked about that all regions, Tigray, Amhara, Oromia, Somali, they are doing recruitments. Their forces are recruiting new soldiers. They're spending a lot on these new forces. How will they pay these new recruits? It's easy to recruit them, but how to maintain these armies, how to sustain, that also remains to be seen. But right now, what we are seeing is that all armed groups, all regions, major regions, Oromia, Amhara, Tigray, Somali, Afar as well, they are recruiting in their forces. Lastly, viewers, today a key meeting of Ethiopian Security Council was held, top body of Ethiopia regarding security. PM Abiy chaired the meeting. Regional presidents were participants. Berhano Jula, head of Ethiopian army, was there. Then Abraham Bale, defense minister, was there. And Tamasken Tirone, who is head of NIS, National Intelligence and Security Service, Ethiopian intelligence agency, was also there. NIS intelligence agency briefed the participants about post-war situation. And NIS recommended two things: action against illegal arms trafficking, and secondly, some sort of shaping of irregular organizations. Which are irregular organizations? Of course, Ethiopian intelligence agency is talking about Fano. Fano is an irregular militia which is now armed, because Amhara region, Ethiopian government armed Fano with small weapons. Now, Ethiopian intelligence agency today recommended some sort of action against Fano. The action could be disarming of Fano. The action could be incorporation of Fano in regional forces. There could be other actions too, but it means that Fano is going to come under pressure in coming days. That is why perhaps Zamine Kasi, a Fano commander from Gojam, yesterday issued a statement. Did a video on that a few hours ago. He said, hands are being tied. That is what I think he was referring to, because an action on Fano is going to come. Now, interestingly, Yilkal Kifale, Amhara president, was also part of this meeting. Yilkal Kifale a few days ago met with Fano leaders. He said that there would be no action against Fano leaders, Fano members, and Fano would not be disarmed. Gizacho Molone, Amhara region spokesperson, Yilkal Kifale, both said there would be no disarming of Fano a few days ago. But now, Ethiopian intelligence agency says there must be reshaping of these irregular organizations. So it means that there could be some action against Fano in coming days. The nature of upcoming action against Fano remains to be seen, but it's very much clear that Ethiopian government, federal government, sees Fano as a threat to national security. That is why the issue came under discussion at such a high level in today's meeting. We could see definitely some sort of action against Fano in coming days. Fano could be disarmed, or there could be talks between Fano commanders and regional governments to give a new shape to this organization, which is now one of the key players in Amhara region. So it's difficult to disarm Fano altogether. That should happen, viewers, but this meeting clearly indicates that there are frictions between Fano organization and Ethiopian federal government, which is recommending some sort of action against Fano. Thank you for watching.